How about we do it in black and white? Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, welcome to another episode of Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty. I'm your host, Manager Marty. I miss you all. Haven't seen you all. Feels like in the month of Sundays, but we're here now. What better way to start off the week on live with a little bit of controversy? I mean, look, you know, I've been going for a little minute, probably like a little over a week or so, and I'm back now. And I see some people in the chat that I definitely want to acknowledge. First and foremost, double salute to my guy, Biz on the Beat. Biz on the Beat is here today. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Who else we got in here? Double salute to All Things. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Double salute, my guy Andre Noble, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. He's also here. Who else we got in here, man? Who else? Mr. Greg, what's up? Who else we got in here? Who else? Yeah. Omega Red, what it do, homie? I want to play y'all something real quick. You know, I've been going for a little minute. And you know me, I just mind my own business. But you know, every time I turn around, we got to go through this. Double salute to my guy, Lifeline Music, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Lifeline, I got to give you a salute separately right here because you always make it happen, brother. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, LL. Now, I want to play y'all something. We're going to dive into it. You know, I try to stay in my own lane. I mind my own businesses. That's what I do. I mind my businesses. That's what I do. And that whole boy, what's going on, champ? I want to play y'all something, man, because man, I try to talk about the business of boxing. Yes, I'm controversial, of course, but I'm honest. I maintain integrity. I have entertainment when I do things. But the bottom line is this, Edward. Good to see you again, Eddie. Every time I turn around, when I think it's over, they keep rehashing stuff. So why not address it right now? I want to play y'all a little clip from our dear buddy. He's back again. I thought it was over. Okay, he's the one that started it. I'm going to play the video, or the audio rather, and then I'm going to bring you all up to speed. We have members watching all across the world. If you are a returning viewer, salute to you. Thank you for joining us live in living color. If you're watching the replay of this live, salute to you as well. I'm going to bring you all up to speed how we got here in the first place with our dear buddy BFTB. And I actually have a message for him. And I actually want to answer a few of his questions that he asked. I don't remember the date that this was posted on because I wasn't here and I don't watch his content. But I was sent pieces of what was said about me by BFTB recently. Could have been last week sometime. I don't know when he published it or when he went live. But I thought it was over and now we have to address it as we always do. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Himself. He had an opportunity and exposed himself, bro. What's up, A1? Yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you. You say you just finished watching Marty and he tight. Well, that's Marty's problem. Fuck that nigga. That's his problem. Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit. Nothing. But yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty.
What's up?
I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there. But yeah, put it out there now. I finally asked this little hoe ass nigga for something. I finally asked. There you go now. Everybody can see that I asked Marty for something. Hoe ass nigga talking about I asked him. I didn't ask this bitch ass nigga for shit. I didn't ask this stupid bitch ass nigga for a motherfucking thing. Nigga talking about I asked him for something. BFTB asked me for a picture. Who the fuck are you? That should be bugging me out, bro. Be bugging me out. This goofy ass, hoe ass, midget ass nigga talking about I asked him for something. It should be bugging me out, bro. Who the fuck are you that I asked you for a picture? I'm standing next to motherfucking the juggernaut, motherfucking Joe Joyce. I'm standing next to motherfucking real boxers, motherfuckers. I'm standing next to motherfucking David Morrell. I didn't ask none of them for a picture. The fuck would I ask you for one for? Oh man, let me get a picture. Let me get a picture with you, Marty. Who the fuck are you? Nigga, I went to a fucking I told y'all this story. Harold Spence team asked me to go to his baby's mother's birthday party. They asked me. I didn't ask them, they asked me. I kept telling them I'm ready to leave. They were like, nah, BF, chill, just chill for a little bit, just chill for a little bit, chill, just chill for a little bit. They were asking me, swear to God, that man took one picture that whole night with me. I didn't ask. I didn't ask, bro. I saw Frank Martin, I saw all the niggas. I didn't ask. Matter of fact, I was supposed to take one with Frank Martin and forgot. Swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I was supposed to take one with Frank and forgot. Now, why the fuck would I ask you for one? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is that nigga for me to ask that nigga for a picture? Who is that nigga? Oh, BFTB asked me for a picture. Who the fuck are you?
Y'all, I've heard enough. I mean, that was funny. I mean, what he mad for? The guy sounds extremely angry. Why are you mad, bro? Oh, man, I get these guys and they're feeling so emotional. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Oh, man. I really want to play a little bit of it again. I really do, but I don't want to bore you all. We just started. Come on in. Double salute to my guy, JSir72, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Come on, y'all. We in black and white now because we're live and live in color. Now, the color is going to be the language that BFTB is using, but we in black and white today. What's up, Dante's Boxing? What's going on? I think that's my first time seeing you in the chat. What's going on with you? I don't know if you're a content creator or not, but if you are, salute to Dante's Boxing. You're a content creator. I mean, I really want to play a little bit of it again. We got people that just got here. P Flame, my guy. What's going on, P Flizzy? My brother El Shaheed. I mean, these guys get emotional sometimes. And I get it. I get it, P Flame. I get it. See, the thing is, BFTB is not being honest. He's not telling the truth. And that's the only thing about it. We're going to deal with it right now. We got to deal with it. I want to know, what is he angry about? I mean, no answer is good enough for me personally. But why are you mad? What's going on? I mean, I got some more questions for you. That's just a little appetizer. I want to play a little bit of it again because I think it's funny. Me personally, I think it's really funny. I mean, I think the guy's older than me. You know, according to the paperwork I've seen, you know, y'all know about the paperwork, right? Right, that. Now, I done told y'all about a phone booth. I wasn't going to speak on that man's paperwork. Remember, I told y'all that. I wasn't going to speak on none of that because you know, that ain't had nothing to do with how we got here. Remember that? Remember, I maintained integrity the entire time. Like, well, I think it was like 2 months ago, right? Remember, this is how it all started. I'm going to give it to y'all, especially you new viewers and you returning viewers as well. I'm going to give it to you all straight up and down. Y'all already know how I come. Honest, a little bit of entertainment, but I got to keep it real with y'all. I'm going to show y'all how we got here. You know, but the thing is, back in May, you know, back in May, I mean, this whole thing with Rachel Donier, y'all remember that? Well, she privately had a conversation with BFTB. And the only reason I know that is because before Rachel went public with what she did on Knockout Boxing 86 TV's channel, BFTB threw some shots at me, called me by name and everything. And I didn't know where it was coming from. But he started mentioning things that I know that Rachel told him, because he kept talking about, you know, Rachel Donier bought your plane tickets and, you know, stuff like that to the fight and all that goofy stuff. But then I exposed that a week or two later. You know, he started with me. I want to give y'all the background of how we got here today. But I want to play some of that beginning part, because I actually think it's funny. Hey, Tracy, I don't know why he invited her, or some B-I-T-C-H. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't deal with those type of females. So I don't know who he's referring to when I don't know if he's talking about my lady or my wife. I guess that's what he's making a reference to. But, oh man, hold on, I'm gonna stop my show. Double salute to my guy. Deem is in the building. Deem by any means. Deem! These guys keep attacking me, bruh. You know how it is, Deem. You know how it is. You know, we represent Philly, but at the same time, I got to call it like it is. I'm gonna play that little piece. I don't know why this guy's so angry. I was minding my own business. I thought it was over between me and this guy. I'm gonna play it again. It was actually funny when I first listened to it. When one of the members of the channel, one of the supervisors of the Road to Tape film crew, who's here live in living color tonight, he sent me this as well. And I was like, man, why is this guy, you know, like, why is he angry? Let me play a little bit of it again, because Deem just got here. And some of you that just got here that's not in the chat, I'm going to play a little bit of this again.
He had an opportunity and exposed himself, bro. What's up, A1? Yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you. You say you just finished watching Marty and he tight. Well, that's Marty's problem. Fuck that nigga. That's his problem. Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit. Nothing. But yet he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty. I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there. Yeah, put it out there now. I finally asked this little hoe ass nigga for something. I finally asked. There you go, man. Everybody can see that I asked Marty for something. Hoe ass nigga talking about I asked him. I didn't ask this bitch ass nigga for shit. I didn't ask this stupid bitch ass nigga for a motherfucker.
All right, I'm going to stop a little. I mean, the guy's being extremely disrespectful. I mean, man, this what we do on YouTube, y'all. Grown men talk to other let me reframe that. Black men talk to and about other black men like this. This how black men talk to other black men on YouTube publicly like this? Y'all cool with this? You black activists, are you cool with it? I done told y'all last week when people were being hypocritical, black people that is, some content creators, over Ryan Garcia using the N-word, and here we got BFTB using the N-word again to address me, a black man. Not only using the N-word to address a black man, but he's not only inviting, well, he always invite other people to his genitals. Now he's inviting My BI, you know the rest of the letters. I don't know if he's referring to my lady, my wife, my girlfriend. I don't know who he's talking about because I don't deal with women like those girls that he's describing. But he's inviting a woman, a female, to his genitals, his private part. Y'all cool with this? I'm just asking the question because I get criticized for telling the truth. So I'm just asking, you black activists, y'all cool with, y'all okay with, is somebody gonna hold this guy accountable? He is a part of a black movement on YouTube, isn't he? Y'all gonna hold him accountable? I'm just asking the question. There's no beef. I'm just asking the question like real men. Is somebody going to hold this black man accountable for the disparaging remarks and comments that he said about me? And if I wanted to take that BITCH as my lady, a chick that a lady that I'm dealing with, is this, y'all cool with this? People that just come in, can y'all listen now? The like button is not congruent with the views. Can I get one? I don't ask for much, Lucky. What's up, Lucky? I don't ask for much. Can somebody, I only ask just one, can somebody click the like button? See, we need the information, education, and entertainment to reverberate all across the world. We're going to get to Boots and Terence Crawford. We're going to get to them later. I gotta deal with this first. I gotta address this head on like I do everything else first. Then we're going to deal with that. You know, he's had plenty of opportunity to come over here. He's been in the chat. BFTB has come over here several times and been in my chat. I don't recall him one time ever clicking the link. I'm talking about not no beef between him and I'm talking about just to give his analysis of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Double salute to my guy, Mr. Gregory Quarterbaum. Thank you for your super chat. First and not the last of the evening. Mr. Greg says, Manager Marty, is my drink ticket money. This kid is trying to build himself up on YouTube by going after your name and your YouTube status. Check this dude and hard. I am going to check him, and I'm going to check him real hard today. And hopefully, after BFTB hears this, hopefully he squashes this, leave it alone, and then we can move on like men, like black men, because this whole black solidarity movement that's going on. I want to know, is he going to be held accountable? Because when Ryan Garcia used the N-word, and I don't want to bring Ryan in this, but I am anyway, because I can, and it's relevant. When Ryan Garcia used the N-word, I told you this last week by the phone booth, everybody was up in arms about it. But here it is again. I've proven this again last week. BFTB is using N-word. He's black. I'm black. He started this whole thing with me from the very beginning. And here we are again today. And now he's inviting the women. I guess he's referring to a woman in my life to his private parts. I mean, where we do this at? I'm just asking. Listen, I'm just asking a question. That's all I'm asking for. Now, I want to break down some of the things he said, and then people that's just joining live and live in color who may not know how we got here today, I'm going to bring you up to speed now. BFTB, I'm bringing you up to speed to him and what happened and how this whole thing started. I want to play a little bit of that. I want to dissect some of the things that he said in this clip.
Exposed himself. He had an opportunity and exposed himself, bro. What's up, A1? Yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you. You say you just finished watching Marty and he tight. Well, that's Marty's problem. Fuck that nigga.
Okay, stop right there. So somebody by the name of A1 apparently was in BFTB's chat live. And I don't think it was a super chat because when I was sent this video, I didn't see any colors on the screen. You know, when somebody does a super chat, you know the color of the amount of money that they're contributing to this channel along with their comment appears on the screen. I didn't see this appear on the screen, but we heard BFTB read that comment. And so that means he went out of his way when he saw my name in his chat to say something. He could have ignored it. Because if it wasn't important, he could have just ignored it. It wasn't a super chat. In other words, he wasn't obligated to publicize what that comment was, but he chose to do so when he saw my name on it, Mr. Greg. See, everybody else can say, I'm clout chasing them, and none of them that say that got clout. Think about all the people on YouTube that was here years before me that claimed and lied and said, I'm clout chasing them. None of them got clout. None of them. So, to Mr. Greg's point, I'm just saying, what I'm basically saying is, it wasn't a super chat. If he knew he didn't ask me to take a picture, why not ignore it? You knew you didn't ask me, right? That's what you claim. When you saw my name in your chat, BFTB, why didn't you just ignore it? It wasn't a super chat. You wasn't obligated to make it public, but you did that anyway. And the person that was in the chat told BFTB that I was uptight. I don't know why the person said that. Maybe I said something about, oh, I think I did last week, I think, when I said people are being hypocrites. And I played an audio of when BFTB was calling me the N-word because he was one of the ones that were hypocritical of Ryan Garcia using the word. Okay? So maybe that's what the person that was in the chat, maybe that's what he was referring to, or she was referring to. Double salute to my guy, Carl Brown. Thank you for your super chat, Carl, and your contribution to the channel. Carl's a day one supporter of the channel. Thank you, Carl. Carl says, real is real and fake is fake. Real is real and fake is fake. I say F the fake. Those are the words of Carl Brown. Thank you again, Big Carl. Appreciate you, man. Can we get some more likes? The viewership is increasing exponentially. Can I get another like? Just one. I'm not here to beg or ask you for any. I don't ask for much anyway. But just one like. Just one. Because what it is we want the truth to reverberate across the YouTube community. Because, you know, every time I put a video out and it's controversial, you know, YouTube, they make sure that they limit the monetization. You know, there's a yellow or golden dollar sign when I say controversial things and I have controversial topics, and y'all know how it go. And there's no complaining over here. The bottom line is BFTB can get away with what he's been saying about me. But people gonna come in my comment section and act like I'm starting all of this trouble. Okay? So somebody was in his chat and said Marty is uptight with you. I guess because I played the audio where he called me the N-word, right? Okay. Now you heard what he said in response to that. We'll go back and let's hear what he said for some of you that just missed it and are just getting here live in living color.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you. You say you just finished watching Marty and he tight. Well, that's Marty's problem. Fuck that nigga. That's his problem. Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit.
Okay. He said I can pull up to his channel and I can tell the whole world what is it that he asked me for. In other words, is why am I telling people that he asked me for a picture? Well, I already said that here. I mean, he asked me to take a picture with him. I already said it on my platform. Why I got to go on your platform and repeat the same thing I'm going to tell the people in your audience, the same thing I've been saying from day one when you first threw a shot at me, BF? I don't understand. But he did ask me for something. And this is what he asked me for. His words, not mine.
Nothing. But yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty. I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there.
All right, you heard him. Y'all want me to play it again for the black community? I am. I'm gonna play it again for you black anti-other cultures and anti-other cultures, anti all this other stuff, right? All right, you black activists I ain't talking about nobody individually. I'm just asking a question because he's a black man publicly. Now I can see if we was in a private conversation and he said all of this. But this man is publicly saying these things. Nobody gonna check him on that? I mean, I'm gonna check him anyway, but I'm just trying, before I check him, I just want to ask a question. Where everybody at? Where's justice for Marty? Y'all remember a couple months ago I had you all hashtag justice for Marty? Here we go again. Hashtag justice for Marty. Where's the justice? This guy get away with saying that? How would y'all feel if somebody told your wife to suck their stuff? Or your girlfriend or your lady? You know what I mean? I'm just asking the question. I mean, this what they do on YouTube now? I thought we were supposed to be talking about boxing. I thought that the YouTube boxing community was about boxing. Now, he already gets away with inviting other men to his genitals. Now he's inviting women. That's what he's saying. I'll play it again. You black activists, you better have, don't be blind. Call this man out publicly. He did it publicly. Call him out publicly. Come give justice to the black man, you black activists. All of you content creators who were so offended by Ryan Garcia using the N-word. Listen to this black man talk to me. I ain't did nothing to this guy. Oh, maybe I did. Or maybe I did.
And the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit. Nothing. But yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty. I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there.
I've heard enough. I won't play that again. All right. All of this is because BFTB want to convince the world that when he saw me for the first time in public in Las Vegas last July of 2023, he asked me to take a picture. That's what happened. But he's saying that he didn't ask me. All right, that's cool. I got evidence of all of this, and I want to send a message to him as well. Double salute to my guy, Gregory Quarterbomb. Thank you for your super chat. One more again in contribution to the channel. Greg says he's trying to draw you over to his channel to get views by talking grimy. Go ahead, Manager Marty, unload your verbal clip on him. I certainly am. I got another clip I wanna play for BF. My God, double salute again, Jeremy Austin, always supporting the channel. Thank you for your super sticker, bro. Appreciate you. Hey Brian, what's all this about, bro? Double salute to my guy, Michael Dangerfield. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew. Mike, you walked into something crazy. You walked into something crazy, Mike, but we're here now. And we got to deal with it. We got to deal with it. Now, I'm going to play it again because I want to ask BF a question. I want to ask him a couple of questions. I'm going to play that last part again. I want to ask him something.
Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit. Nothing. But yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty. I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there.
All right. I'm glad that you put that out there. Because I got a couple questions for you, BF. Now, I was going to leave this alone, Dean. Hey, Dean, I told y'all before I was going to leave it alone. But when he said, ask your BITCH to suck my... I had a question on that, bro. You didn't learn? You a registered sex offender, bro. You know you better not tell no female to suck nothing. You know that's what got you in trouble the last time when you told a woman to suck something. You don't remember that? We got the paperwork, bro. I was going to leave it alone. But since he wanted to invite females to his genitals, I got a question for you. You didn't learn from your last lesson, bro? You're not qualified to publicly or privately tell a female to suck nothing. You can't even tell a female to suck her thumb. You can't even make a comment or greet a woman that's sucking on a popsicle or a lollipop, let alone telling them to suck something else. You should humble yourself, BF. That's all I'm saying. We got the paperwork, bro. And the last time I checked, when you brought your case to the Supreme Court, not once but twice, you lost both times. Because they had evidence on you, bro. You have to register every year behind these actions, bro. Because of your disdain for females. Because of your blatant disrespect toward females. Because you was being thirsty. How you in uniform harassing women? I'm not saying it's okay to sexually harass any woman. What I'm trying to understand is I thought a uniform brings women attention. I thought when a man put on a uniform, they're working, they're smelling good, and they're looking good, and they're conducting themselves with professionalism in class. I thought that females are attracted to that. Because if a female's attracted to you as a man, you don't have to make any unwanted advances the last time I checked. And I want to say this to you, BF. Any woman that I ever talked to, encountered, or dated, or even married, they're all too old for you. And you older than me, champ. And I only know you're older than me because I got the paperwork with your date of birth on it, bro. Now, I don't know if this is over a female. This is probably what this really about. Because you know what I thought about, y'all? I wasn't going to bring this up, but maybe I should tie this in together. Back in February of 2024, a young lady was trying to get my attention. She was flirting with me, y'all, asking me for my phone number and contact information. She didn't know I was manager Marty. I hope she didn't. But you know what I told that young lady when she made those advances toward me? I kept it real with the young lady, Dean. I said, sweetheart, you're a little bit too young for me. Now, BFTB, I don't know if that's your girlfriend or your ex, bro. But I'm going to tell you something. If that young girl was your... Hey, bro, if that was... I'm sorry, brother. I turned her down because she was too young for me. I don't know if that's the reason why you have an issue with me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But you got to get out your feelings, bro. I turned her down. I didn't take a phone number or anything. She asked me for my Instagram. I didn't give her any of that. She was too young for me, bro. Maybe that was the girl you used to do. I don't know, because you older than me from what I see. You older than me, bro. Oh, let me see something real quick. That reminds me of something Kendrick Lamar said recently about Drake. Y'all remember that line Kendrick said about Drake? Y'all remember that? It just reminded me. Let me see something. You know they're going to demonetize this video when I play this small little beat. You know that. This little instrumental I'm going to play, they're going to demonetize it. So I appreciate all the cash apps now. I want to just tell BFs, it's just one bar. Y'all, some of y'all know I already rap. Y'all know I don't rap every day no more, but you know I still got bars. I got a clip loaded. Don't let me release nothing. Hold on, I want to ask BF a question about something. Oh, hold on. Y'all remember this? You know, Kendrick Lamar did with Drake. He said a line in that made me think about BFTB. Y'all remember that? That song, They Not Like Us. He said a line in there about Drake. It made me think about BFTB. BFTB, I heard you like I'm young, but that's what got you kicked out of Air Force One. Hey, BF, I heard you like I'm young. That's what got you kicked out of Air Force One. You know what I mean? You gotta leave them, hey, you got to leave them alone. Now, you know it's the summertime. I already know what date. It's about that time. It's about that time, BF. Now, you might have done it already because I looked you up. I'm gonna look you up again. You might have already registered for the summer. Okay? Don't let me catch you in the playground out there in Texas, brother. I'm gonna report you. You're being totally disrespectful. If I see you around any children, I'm gonna report you, bro. Because you're being disrespectful. You better not let me catch you near no playground, no elementary, middle, or high school yard. You better not even be at a yard sale with kids around. I'm gonna report you. Yeah, I'm snitching. I'm gonna report you, bro. Because you're disrespectful, bro. Totally disrespectful. Now, you had to go through an unfortunate situation, man. Getting kicked out of the military behind that. I left it alone. But you're inviting women to your genitals? Since when do you supposed to... You of all people, with the things you went through, you know good and well, you shouldn't even say anything. You shouldn't make a reference about women doing anything sexually in nature. At all, bro. You shouldn't do it with men. When you tell men to suck your... But, hey, everybody got their own preference. I'm not here to judge. But you of all people, come on, bro. Come on, BFTB. Stop, bro. Kendrick Lamar told Drake, and he told the people, you know what he said? He said, just make sure you keep your little sister from him. Man, I felt like he was talking about you, BF. I don't even think he was talking about Drake. He probably was talking about Drake. I think he really was trying to talk about Drake. But I'm just saying, bro, you get... I think about that song when I think about you, man. And then when I hear that song, I still think about you, man. Double salute. Israel Bound, thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel in the super chat. Israel Bound says, dude is emotionally feminine. I think he's referring to BFTB. And it's unfortunate that we even have to deal with this. I mean, it just is. You know, but, hey, BF, I heard you like I'm young. But that's what got you kicked out of Air Force One, bro. Humble yourself, man. That lesson should have taught you something. But apparently it didn't. It didn't. Because you publicly, with no shame, no guilt, you telling women to suck something of yours. I don't get it. That's the ambulance? Oh, must be going to go pick up his ego. Must be going to go pick up BFTB feelings. I don't know what he mad for. I ain't did nothing to the guy. I don't know. And you lucky I don't have a BITCH and I don't deal with BITCHs. Because I'd report you just from that. Just from that alone, bro. I'd report you. It's offensive to women. That's all I'm basically trying to say. I ain't no rat. No, I'm just saying that's offensive, bro.
That's his problem. Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit. Nothing. But yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty. I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put...
All right, ladies, if you're listening, keep your daughters out of Texas. All you men in Texas, you know about him. When you see him, report him. If he's around, I don't care if he's in a restaurant and a man or a woman bring their child in the restaurant and they walk past him, you better report him. He don't have time to talk about me. We got the paperwork. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't going to bring it up, bro. But now you getting a little bit too beside. And let me tell you something about midget. You keep calling me a midget. I can't control how God made me, bro. I can't control that my mom might be short, my dad might be a little tall, bro. I don't have no control over me being short, brother. But I tell you what I do have control over. I don't care how short I am. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. And I'm not intimidated because you tall. That don't mean nothing to me, bro. Keep it on YouTube because you're getting a little bit too out of pocket with the words. So now I'm checking you man to man, bro. Keep it on YouTube. Keep it on YouTube. And all that suck my chill with that, bro. I'm not mad at you because I see what type of dude you are. But let's keep this on boxing. Nobody's intimidated by you, BFTB, especially not me. So let's keep this on YouTube. Let's keep this on boxing. All this tell your chick to suck my and all that, we ain't gonna keep doing all that. We gonna nip that in the bud today. All you black activists, all you pro-black individuals, content creators or fans of boxing, check him because you know he wrong. Now I let the first one slide, that first little clip, that first little video, and all I did was respond by trying to figure out what's the issue between you and I when we had no problem at all. But you let a female come and get in your ear to tell you lies about buying me a flight ticket to the Errol Spence, Terence Crawford fight. And then when I dispelled that myth, you should have came out, BF, and said, oh, Rachel lied to me. She spent me so that I can be on her side to attack manager Marty. But you don't have any integrity. So I get it. All I did was show the people, you know, where my phone at? I'm doing way too much talking. Because you keep on saying you didn't ask me for a picture. All right, cool. You ain't asked me for it. All right. All right, cool. All right, I figured it out. You ain't asked me for a picture. I got a question for you, bro. I just got one question. You said you didn't ask me for a picture. All right, cool. No problem. Let me show the people the picture that we talking about. This the picture he talking about, y'all. This right here. Hold up, man, because people don't even, let me take this off real quick. I want people to see the full color, like, you know, this ain't Photoshop. This is the picture he talking about. That's his Instagram account right there. BFTB. Now I had a question, bro. You claim you didn't ask me for a picture. So my question to you is this. How did that picture, this one right here, how did this picture with you and I in it end up on your phone and end up posted on your Instagram account? Let me see what the caption said. Here it go right here. Now, I screenshotted it, but I cut that part off. But look, y'all see my name in there. Manager Marty in. It really said Manager Marty in the building. That's what it said. Manager Marty in. Y'all see that? Manager Marty in the building. So if you didn't ask me to take a picture with you, BFTB, then how did that picture get in your phone and get posted on your Instagram account with the caption in bold letters, Manager Marty in the building? Just answer that question, bro. That's all you got to do. Because you're right. I ain't nobody. I'm not a celebrity. I don't carry myself like one. I don't act like I'm special. I don't have an ego. None of that. So if you didn't ask me for a picture, how did that picture get in your phone and posted on your Instagram account with the caption, Manager Marty in the building? How did that happen, bro? That's all. I just want to answer to that. I don't care about nothing else. So you don't have an answer. So why you lying, bro? You said I'm not nobody. I don't care about publicity and being famous, and I don't care about none of that, bro. But I'm glad you thought that I was somebody. You might not think I'm nobody now, But in July 28th, after the weigh-in between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence that night, when you first met me in person, you asked me to take a picture, bro. You did. Don't lie about it. You thought I was somebody then. I wasn't goofy then. All right, then. So now all of a sudden, you get with Rachel Donaire and she lied to you, and I proved that she lied. Now all of a sudden, because you cool with her, cool. Now all of a sudden, you got a problem with me. And answer this question while you at it. What did I do to you? Besides showing people that you asked me to take a picture with me. Besides that, bro, what did I do to you before I showed people that 2 months ago? Because I'm sure you don't have an answer for that either. Double salute to my guy, Fort Green Pharaoh. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew. Fort Green says, salute, Manager Marty. It's been a minute, King. Both my guys are at war. Is killing me. I know it's killing you, but you know me, Fort Green. You know I got to keep it all the way 100. Call a spade, and call it like I see it. You know what I mean? But I'm not opposed to anybody still supporting that man or, you know, going on his channel and all that. I'm just saying, since when do we tell a man's woman or lady or whatever to suck my... When do we get away with this? When? How is this possible? How? Play that beat one more. Hey, YouTube going to demonetize this video anyway. I might as well play a little bit of the beat. Because every time I hear this song, I think about this guy. Yeah, BFTB. Yeah. It ain't our fault, brother. Don't get mad at YouTube, brother. Don't get mad at us. Because you have to register as a sex offender every year. Don't take your frustration out on us. Nobody do nothing to you. You shouldn't even invite no woman to your genitals at any given time. But you felt so comfortable of doing that. That makes me see that you was guilty then, just as guilty as you are today. Because if you was innocent and you went through that process and got kicked out of the military like you did, and you filed an appeal twice with the Supreme Court and they denied you because of documentary evidence, you would humble yourself. If you was innocent and you had to go through all of that, man, you would humble yourself, bro. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. The very appearance of evil, you wouldn't even dare entertain it to tell a woman to suck anything on your body. But that goes to show me right there. You was guilty back then and you still guilty now. And you did that to an innocent man. I ain't did nothing wrong to you. But tell the truth, what you lying for? Who cares if you ask me to take a picture? Like you said, I ain't nobody. So what you mad for? What was you so angry for then? Because I ruffled your feathers. Because I proved you was being a hypocrite. You was talking all this talk, gangster talk, all this tough talk, calling me goofy and all that. But then I proved that I wasn't goofy in July. Soon as you met me, the first thing you said was, can we take a picture together? Can I get a picture with you? You sound like one of my old hoes. You sounded like one of my old dips, homie. That's what you sounded like. Now, that's the North Philly coming out of me. Y'all get what I'm saying. That's how he was talking. His voice was high and everything, y'all. I don't want to put it up. I mean, you sound suspect inviting men to your genitals anyway. You sound real suspect. But you inviting a woman? Come on, man. Where they do all this at? On YouTube? I thought we was talking about boxing. Come on, man. Come on, man. If you catch him in any playground, I think he can't be around a certain feet, around certain public schools, playground, anywhere where kids are going to be. You better not let me catch you in Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, BF, you better not let me catch you around Chuck E. Cheese. I don't care if it's a Foot Locker next to Chuck E. Cheese. You better not let me catch you going in it to buy no sneakers. I'm going to report you. You better not. You better not let me catch you at a skating ring with no girls there. I'm going to report you. since you inviting my B-I-T-C-H to your genitals, which I don't have a B-I-T-C-H, you know, but this clown, and he older than me. You almost 50. You talking like you did jail time, because that's where that started from, the whole inviting men to their genitals. Yeah, you ain't do no jail time, bro. And I'm glad you didn't. I don't wish jail on nobody. But come on, bro. You're getting too out of hand with the tough talk. Chill out. You're getting way too out of hand. I mean, just way too out of hand. Let me get back to this beat I wanted to play. I might go to the studio on Saturday and drop some bars on this. Let me see what the chat want to do. Y'all think I should drop some bars on this? On that beat right there? Yo, anybody in the chat? Let me scroll down, man. Let me scroll down. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Yo. Some of y'all already know I don't rap as much, but y'all think I should drop some bars on him? On that right there? I go to the studio this weekend. I ain't got to write nothing down. Hey, that's my joint right here. I think about BF when I hear this. I heard you like I'm young, but don't. Hold up, I'm about to do a freestyle now. On the spot. Hey, BF, I heard you like I'm young. That's what got you kicked out of Air Force One. I ain't gonna give it to y'all. I'm going to the studio this weekend. That's what we gonna do. I'm going to the studio I'm going to the booth this weekend. That's what I'm gonna do. Right on Saturday. I'm getting up early in the morning. I'm going right to this, man, where my engineer at? Let me call an engineer, man. Call an engineer. This is the picture he talking about real quick. Somebody told me don't go. Somebody said don't. Hey, Sean said don't go. But Richie L and them telling me to drop them bars on him. Hold on. This is the picture he was talking about, y'all. Hold on, let me get y'all some color so y'all can see this ain't Photoshop. You know, these guys act like groupies. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see something. This is the picture right here, y'all. That's his Instagram account, y'all. How did this picture get on his Instagram account? In his phone. With my name in the caption right there. What'd that say? Manager, oh, somebody just texted me. Hold on. What'd that say? Manager Marty in, right down there. What'd that say? Manager Marty in the building. That's what it's supposed to say. How'd that get there, BF? How did that get there, man? Hold on for a minute. I gotta show y'all this too while I'm here. You gotta chill, bro. It's not that deep. You're talking about boxing, man. Hold up for a minute. Let me see if we got the paperwork, man. I ain't even want to talk about this. I told y'all before I ain't want to talk about this. Because that don't have nothing to do. Because we talking about boxing. I wasn't going to bring his paperwork in it. But you want to invite somebody chick to suck you? Come on, bro. You doing too much. You're getting a little bit too out of hand with that, my man. Let me see if we got the paperwork in this joint. Let me see. I might have deleted it. Oh, here you go. This is the paperwork right here. That's him right there? This him? Is that him? That's the guy that y'all keep taking up for and don't want to hold him accountable? That's him? This him right here? This him? Come on, bro. We got the paperwork, man. Stop it. I don't even know why you even try to invite somebody lady or somebody chick to you. You out of order for that, man. Somebody just called me Kendrick Lamarty. Who said that, man? Hey, double salute to you, Sheena. I know you a lady. Dion is in the chat with you. I think I saw One Sexy T here. She's a lady as well. I hate to talk about this with the ladies here. I swear. Y'all know I'm a gentleman in everything I do, sweetheart. I hate to talk, but this man is inviting a lady, or I'm not married no more, but I'm just saying he's inviting a lady to his genitals. Yo, he's out of order. Who called me Kendrick Lamarty? Somebody I just saw. Who did that? Somebody tell me I just saw. Who said that? I'm gonna drop bars on him on Saturday. Who said it? Can somebody, whoever said it, say it again. I want to give you credit. Who said it? Oh, my man Brian King. Double salute. He said, Kendrick Lamarty. Yeah. This guy let me show that picture again. I'm trying to find the paperwork. We going ham. Hey, listen, I left it alone. I want him to tell us, how did that picture get in his phone, posted on his Instagram with the caption, "Manager Marty in the building"? How did that get there? You didn't ask me for a picture, BFTB. How did it get in your phone? You know how it got in your phone? Because when you shook my hand and you said, I want to can we get a picture together? I said, sure, no problem. And whoever was standing there, you asked them to take the picture, bro. I've been taking pictures for all 4 days I was in Vegas with everybody. So it was no big deal, but man, that was a sucker move, bro. Now we got to find the paperwork. I got to get the paperwork, man. I got it on my phone, man. The people done sent me the paperwork, and it had your picture right here attached to it. Right there. Yeah. That's him? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't tell no female to suck nothing on you, not even your nipples. So why would you sit up there and say that publicly, bro? That's sexual harassment right there. Come on, bro. You out of order, bro. You out of order. I'm trying to find the paperwork, man. It's unfortunate that this has to happen. It is. I'm going to find it because I had it on this phone right here. Hold up. I know what to do. I know how we going to get it. I know how we going to get the paperwork. It's on my phone anyway. The people sent it to me, bro. I told you I was going to leave it alone. But since you want to invite my lady or my girl or whoever my chick or whatever to your genitals, we got to deal with it. I don't understand. Hey, BF, I heard you like I'm young. That's what got you kicked out of Air Force One. I'm going to the studio. I'm going to light him up. Somebody told me don't waste my time on it, but hey, he got me in rap mode again. Hold on, dag, the paperwork's loading. We're gonna get the Boots and Terence Crawford in just a second. I haven't been on here in a week, so I'm a little rusty, but we're gonna get to that. But I gotta deal with this. Tell my chick or some chick I deal with or whoever to suck you, man, you out of order, man. You tripping. You out of pocket for even talking to me like that. We was talking about boxing, bro. All this over because you lied about a picture you asked me to take? Come on, bro. Yeah, that wasn't even necessary. And I dare anybody to be in my comment section and say I'm clout chasing and I'm wrong. I'm wrong for this? Come on, man. Y'all know I'm not wrong. Hey, it is what it is. This it right here? Here it go right here. I knew I was going to. I was in my phone the whole time. Double salute to my guy, JSir72. Thank you for another contribution and support to the channel. JSir72 says in the super chat, they get emotional when the truth comes out. I see. Very emotional. And guess what? Let me take my glasses off so y'all can hear what's going on. Look me in my eyes, every last one of y'all. Y'all know I'm not lying to y'all. I've never lied to any of you, ever, ever, since I've been on YouTube or privately, ever. Why would I tell y'all a grown man asked me to take a picture with him? Why would I lie and say, oh, a grown man asked me to take a picture with me? No disrespect to the, other community. I don't want nobody to cancel me. But I'm just saying there's no homophobia here. What I'm saying is, why would I tell you all? What do I get out of that? Lying to y'all because BFTB asked me to take a picture. He don't got no clout. Who is he? He's the nobody. The only reason I brought it up in the first place is because he started throwing shots at me out of nowhere. Y'all don't remember that? Some of y'all forgot. Okay, I'm gonna play the tape with the iPad at. I'm gonna play the tape on how all this started. Then we're gonna pull the paperwork up. It's unfortunate we have to do this. I stayed out of it. Fuck that boy on this beat. I got something for you. I got something for him, you hear me? I ain't rapping in a couple years too. Ooh, I got some. Listen, YouTube gonna demonetize this video anyway, just because I'm playing the beat. So I might as well just keep playing it. It ain't gonna make no difference. Now this is the audio from a few months back of how all this started. Out of the clear blue, this is what that man said to me and about me. Out of the clear blue.
Showbiz young nigga's an opportunist. One day you shitting on the PBC, the next day you dick riding the PBC, one day you shitting on this guy, next day you dick riding this guy. Somebody throws a big enough bag at you, and now they're the greatest motherfucker in the world. Just same way, Marty, you are fucking. All of these niggas is goofballs. All of these niggas is fucking goofballs. I sat right next to this nigga Marty at the fucking Spence spot. Sat right next to this nigga. I've been to this man's page, had to leave his page because he's sitting there shitting on Blue Blood, on BLK. And now this nigga's over there calling BLK fights. I don't fuck with none of you niggas, bro.
He said he sat next to me at the Spence fight like I knew he was going to be in that same section or sitting right next to me. I didn't know he was going to be there. But BF, you missed one part of that. You forgot to tell the people that you were sitting next to me, right? You were sitting, well, it was me, and then there's a seat that was empty. Then it was him. But you were sitting right next to me, right? But you forgot to tell the people 45 minutes later, I left out of the section down low where we were sitting at, and I went to a whole different section and brought a whole young lady with me to sit right in that empty seat that was right next to it. You remember that? You ain't tell him that part, did you? Since I'm so goofy, I left where we were sitting at, went to a whole nother section. Whole nother section. Had a whole nother shorty, whole nother female, young lady. You know what I mean? No, oh, I can't even say young lady. I can't even say that. She was an adult. No, not 18 adult, like the girls that BFTB like. No, not that. When I say a young lady, I mean like in her 30s, young lady, you know? Because we're around the same age. Well, me and her were around the same age, not me and BF. BF damn near 50. And he's talking to girls that's 18 and 17 and 19. Yeah. But anyway, you ain't tell him that part. You ain't tell him I brought a whole lady with me to sit next to me. Shout out to my homegirl in Detroit. You ain't tell him that part when you're sitting next to me. Let's get the paperwork out. This is the paperwork. The paperwork right here. This him right here. This the paperwork. That's him. That's the paperwork. Is that it? Come on, man. Make sure that's him. You was a sergeant, right? You was a first-class sergeant, right? All right. Yeah, that's him. Look like his name right there. It's public record, so nobody can say I'm doing something wrong. You know, people sent it to me. It's public record. Since he want to invite girls to suck something on him. That's him? me read it right now. I mean, I've already read it. I want to see if we can read it again. Contrary to his pleas, a panel of officers and enlisted members sitting as a general court martial convicted appellant in relevant part of maltreatment in violation Article 93 Uniform Code of Military Justice 10 USC 893. We granted review to determine whether the military judge's instructions were plainly erroneous in light of the Supreme Court's recent holding in Ennis versus United States 135 South Court 2001. Based on the two factors outlined below, we conclude they were not. You see, he was trying to file an appeal to the United States Supreme Court over their decision. To discharge him from the military. And now, as we all know, he's a, what is that called? A registered sex offender. But you online, on YouTube, being a tough guy, inviting females, or a female, particularly a female of mine, you claim, to suck your genitals, bro. Now I see why they denied your appeal twice. Because they have evidence. And you still didn't humble yourself, bro. Let me read some more details of this background. And nobody gonna lie and say I'm making it up. Here go the words right here. See where it say background? Yeah, we're gonna read the paperwork now. We're gonna get the Boots against Terence Crawford in just a minute. I wanna read the paperwork. You ain't gotta take my word for it. This is called roll the tape, right? All right, we're gonna roll the tape now. Let me see. Let me see, Mr. Sergeant Caldwell. Let's read the paperwork. Let's read the background. The appellant, who is Sergeant Caldwell, aka BFTB, a sergeant first class in the United States Army, was accused of maltreating a subordinate, Specialist CH, with whom he worked. The evidence adduced at trial showed that appellant Sergeant Caldwell was quote unquote nice at first to CH. They didn't even put the young lady's name in it. They just used her initials. But he later began to conduct himself inappropriately. Specifically, he began by making gestures that CH understood to be sexual in nature, such as looking her body up and down and licking his lips. The situation further deteriorated when the appellant, Sergeant Caldwell, inappropriately touched her on more than one occasion when they were stationed together in Afghanistan. For example, CH testified that appellant brushed his hand against her behind or her butt while she was walking through a narrow hall, and on another occasion, he rubbed her vaginal area and her inner thigh with his hand. In another instance, the appellant walked past her desk and quote unquote made a comment about how her ASS looked in her multicam uniform. She testified that she did not respond to his comment because, quote unquote, she just wanted it to go away. And she was, quote unquote, a little intimidated because he was a senior NCO. He continued his abusive conduct upon the unit's return to the United States. She testified that appellant approached her while she was on staff duty, and after seeing a slightly revealing photo on her phone, he stated that he could, quote unquote, he could do things to her to make her fall in love with him. I'm done. It's so disturbing when I read that in this Me Too movement. It's so disturbing. That's what you did? You did that? Former Sergeant of the First Class, former Sergeant Caldwell, that's you? You intimidated that subordinate? How old was that girl? 17 or 18 when you did that? You was cool with that? Now you know you keep claiming that you were innocent, but it's very hard for me to believe. Now I believed it at first when I heard it, and I didn't want to bring it up. But it's very hard for me to believe that you're innocent, BF, when I hear you say these things to me about a female.
Self. He had an opportunity and exposed himself, bro. What's up, A1? Yeah, I'm good, bro. Appreciate you. You say you just finished watching Marty and he tight. Well, that's Marty's problem. Fuck that nigga. That's his problem. Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit.
Yes, you did. Stop lying.
Yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture.
Stop lying.
Okay.
Keep it real.
Hey, Marty, I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there.
So you want me to believe that you were innocent of all of the things that you were accused of and convicted of with this 17 or 18-year-old young girl? You want me to believe you innocent, but you can tell my lady to suck your... Come on, bro. Go ahead with that. Nigga, we don't respect pedophiles. We don't respect them. You see, everybody keeps saying this on YouTube. Oh, he's a pedophile, this and that. But nobody read the paperwork. Well, maybe they did, because I haven't been on YouTube that long. Well, I'm reading it. You better not let me catch you near a Chuck E. Cheese. You better not let me catch you near a Sky Zone. I'm going to report you, BFTB. You better stay away from them playgrounds, boy. Stay away from them. Yeah, let me see what else he did. Oh, this happened in, 2012. This happened in 2012, and you still acting like this 12 years later, bro? Come on, man. Sexual harassment. That's what I'm seeing here. Contrary to his pleas. Let me show the people so they won't think I'm making this up. He started it, I'm going to finish it today. That's the part I'm on where it say contrary right there. Let me blow it up so the people can see. You see what that say? Contrary to his pleas? Right there. Contrary to his pleas. I'm going to read that. We're going to read that part right there. I done missed my space. It's all right. We're going to get it back. Yeah, we're going to read that last part. Yeah, we're going to read that. Mm-hmm. Where's that part at? See, I messed up. Hold up. I'm going to find it. Yeah, see, the devil's a liar. We're going to find it. He started and I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it right now. I found it. Contrary to his pleas, the appellant was convicted of maltreatment of a subordinate in violation of Article 93 UCMJ, and he was also convicted of abusive sexual contact in violation of Article 120 UCMJ. He was sentenced to reduction to E1 and a bad conduct discharge. That's what happened. No further questions, Your Honor. The prosecution rests. BFTB, it looks like you didn't change, brother. That happened in 2012, that appeal. The incident happened a little before that, but in 2012, and here we are in 2024, and you still telling men and women to suck your penis, bro? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Going on 50 years old acting like this. Man, I don't even want to talk about Terence Crawford and Boots in the same segment or the same sentence with him. Pedophile. But I'm gonna talk about it because I gave y'all the title that's what we're going to talk about. But before we talk about it, I want to leave y'all with this. I'm going to talk about Boots. And I know how to break the ice to go segue into Boots and then Crawford. Here you go. Hey, BF, I heard you like I'm young. That's what got you kicked out of Air Force One. Hey, BF, I heard you like I'm young. That's what got you kicked out of Air Force One. Woo! I'm going to cook this dude on Saturday. Watch. You might as well leave it alone now. If you say anything else, I think you should just leave it alone. I've already proven my point. You say something else, I'm going to go to the studio on Saturday. I'm going to air you out. I'm going on wax, bro. I'm going to give you about, I think 16 bars is a little bit too short. About 24 bars. I'm going to do a 24 bar this record on you. I'm telling you up front, bro. Don't make another, don't say nothing. It's over. It's over. After the day, I'm not going to make no more references. You started it, BF, and I'm going to finish it. That's it. That's all, bro. Now we can move on to, unless somebody else got any questions. Y'all got any questions about this? Any comments? He started it, and now I'm going to finish it. And now it's over. Now we're going to move on. That's all. We're going to move on. It's unfortunate. 2 Cents is here. Double salute. 2 Cents Boxing. She's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. 2 Cents, you're also a woman. And every time I see a woman in the chat, I want to acknowledge all the ladies right now. I don't want to get out of character today. I do apologize because I had to address this situation with BFTB. And I'm apologizing not for his behavior, but the fact that I even have to address this. We're supposed to be talking about boxing, right? But I have to address this because he's disrespectful to women and men, but particularly he's disrespectful to women. I'm going to play what he said. I'm going to play what because some people didn't hear it. I'm going to play it. This is what he said.
Marty and he tight. Well, that's Marty's problem. Fuck that nigga. That's his problem. Fuck that nigga. He could pull up over here and explain to the world on when the fuck I asked his little goofy midget ass for anything. I didn't ask that pussy nigga for shit. Nothing. But yeah, he got niggas telling niggas that I asked him for a picture. Okay. Hey, Marty. I'm asking you to ask your bitch to suck my dick. There you go. Now I put this out there.
This where we at. So I hate the fact that his language is extremely distasteful for the woman that's going to watch this replay and the woman that's in the chat now. But I have to address it. This guy is getting way too comfortable with the disrespect when it comes to me. I don't care about all that other stuff. But that's what he said. And all you black activists, you content creators, and you boxing fans that's not content creators, y'all need to check homeboy, because you know he wrong. You know he wrong. I ain't did nothing to him. All this over the fact that he started dissing me. I pointed out that he asked me to take a picture with me when he first met me, and now this. Come on, man. It is what it is. We got to deal with it. Hey, we here now. But all BFTB got to do is leave it alone. Or just leave it alone. Don't even comment, bro. You started it. I responded. And then you came out and responded with this video, this audio right here on your live last week. My homie sent it to me. It was over. But I have to address it. Now, you started it. I responded. You started it back up. I responded. It's over. I'll have everybody on YouTube wearing Chuck E. Cheese shirts if you don't stop. You bet not let me catch you at Sky Zone. Man, if you had Top Golf and his kids did, I'm going to report you. I'm being humble about it now. Don't make a reference about nothing I said, because you know why? I'm right. But if you do, I'm going to give you 24 bars. I'm going right in the studio. I'm going to light you up. I ain't rapping a little minute. I'm going to light you up. I have everybody in Philly. I have everybody in Philly and in New York wearing Chuck E. Cheese shirts. Play if you want. But it's just entertainment. Let's just keep it here on boxing and YouTube. But the disrespect, I will not tolerate. Now, if you would have said my lady, my girl, my wife to suck you, I wouldn't even be doing no videos on YouTube. But because you said my BITC, I don't deal with, hey, I said a bar like 10 years ago. I did a freestyle, and you know what I said? I said, I'm in a different tax bracket, so I don't hang with chicks that act ratchet. I was on the Ave watching packs flip. I'm still on the Ave, but in Saks Fifth. So my point is, I don't hang with them type of chicks you talking about, bro. But just keep it on YouTube, and let's keep it on boxing. Speaking of boxing, because we got to talk about Terence Crawford and Boots. But before I do that, I got to play y'all this one more time. All right, now let's talk about Boots, Terence Crawford. Let's get that all out the way now. Here's the thing. The thing is this. I'm going to bust some people's bubble today because y'all know me. I keep it real. I'm honest. I like having fun, but we still got to talk about boxing. Now, this is my personal assessment, understanding the business of boxing. I'm going to give it to y'all straight right now. Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis may never fight, ever. Before you all criticize me and misinterpret and misunderstand what I'm saying, let me break it down to you. I want to do a timeline check because this is very important, and I think a lot of people missed it. I brought this up last month and the month before that when Terence Crawford's next fight was announced between Israel Madrimov and himself. I brought it up a few months ago. Now I'm going to spin the block and bring it up again. Double salute to my guy, Lifeline Music TV. Thank you for the super sticker, my brother, and your contribution to the channel. Appreciate you, man. Eddie Hearn signed Jaron Boots Ennis, right? I'm happy for Boots. I think that was a really, really good transition and partnership with his promotion company, and the fact that he's with Eddie Hearn, an international promoter who has contacts and resources in America and in the UK, and of course with his relationship with Turkey Al-Fafi up in Saudi Arabia. Right? That's a good look for Boots. Good promotion opportunity for Boots and Boots Promotions. Right? I love that. Now, a few weeks after Boots signed with Eddie Hearn, right? This is a fact. I'm giving you a timeline so that you understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. A few weeks after the signing happened, and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom made it public, Boots even made it public, right? There was the weigh-in. Y'all remember this. Remember the weigh-in. The night before the fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. I think it was a night before that. Right? The night before that, night before the fight, at the weigh-in, Eddie Hearn was doing an interview with, I don't know the guy's name, but he's the black guy. He does the stuff for DAZN. All right? Boots even came up on the platform where Eddie Hearn was standing. Boots had a microphone in his hand. Eddie Hearn had a microphone in his hand. And the black guy, I don't want to call him the black guy, but the host, the guy who was facilitating the interviews, right? This before Sean Porter even came up there. He was asking Boots questions and he was asking Eddie Hearn questions. Y'all remember that? That was in April. When did they fight? The 20th? I think they fought. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fought April 20th, right? So April 19th. It's all on YouTube. The last time I pulled up something, a picture or a small little video of the zone, they flagged it for copyright, which they should have, because I wasn't trying to steal their content, but I put a picture up. I showed the picture. Remember when Harvey Doc, I was trying to illustrate a point about Harvey Doc when he was refereeing the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight. Well, I put a little picture up on the screen, but it showed the Zone's logo. YouTube kind of like they did a copyright thing where I couldn't publish it. That's why y'all don't remember that live. But anyway, I don't want to put the picture up because I don't want the Zone to do that again. Well, they're going to demonetize this because I played Kendrick Lamar's beat in the background, but so what? My point that I'm making is Eddie Hearn did an interview and Boots was there doing the interview at the same time with the host for the Zone commentator thing, right? Now, here's the thing about that. Eddie Hearn said that one of the main reasons why he signed Boots is because he believed that he's the one, Eddie Hearn, the promoter, that can get the fight secured between Boots and Terence Crawford. And literally, stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. You ain't gonna find this information nowhere else. But that's why I'm glad that you're here. So he said that on April the 19th, right? That's one of the reasons why he signed Boots. He believed that, you know, he can make Terence Crawford an offer, basically, that he can't refuse to fight Boots at 147, right? Okay. A couple of weeks after that, I already pointed this out, but I'm reiterating it so y'all understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. A couple of weeks after that, Eddie Hearn was at a press conference sitting in between Israel Madrimov, who was on his left-hand side, and Terence Crawford, who was on his right-hand side. And that is when it was announced that Terence Crawford was going to fight Israel Madrimov at 154 pounds for a belt. You see what I'm saying? So I asked myself the question, well, if Eddie Hearn is here at the press conference for Terence Crawford versus Madrimov, well, then what horse does he have in the race? And after asking myself that question, I conducted my research. And long and behold, the reason why Eddie Hearn is adamant, and I think he was like the first person and only person I heard on YouTube say in an interview that Madrimov is going to knock Terence Crawford out. Y'all remember I did a video on that? Good. And long and behold, Eddie Hearn promotes Madrimov. So now the question becomes, like I'm thinking about, if Eddie Hearn promotes Madrimov, then that means that Eddie Hearn knew at some point that Terence Crawford was going to move up to 154 to fight Madrimov, his fighter, because there had to be a negotiation that took place. Because Eddie Hearn promotes Madrimov. Thank you, upper echelon. He promotes him, right? So that meant that there had to be some form of negotiations, okay, between Eddie Hearn and either Terence Crawford directly and or Terence Crawford's representation to secure the fight at 154. So then my question becomes, Will Shelton, how is it that Eddie Hearn, a few weeks before this press conference between Madrimov and Terence Crawford, say that he signed Boots because he believes he's the one that can secure the fight between Terence Crawford and Boots if he knew Terence Crawford was going to fight his other fighter that he promotes, Madrimov? I'm confused about that. Now, I'm not saying that that's not the main reason or one of the determining factors why he signed Boots. What I'm trying to tell y'all is I'm confused by it, him saying it. I'm even more confused by him saying it even now. Because we all know, and we got to keep it all the way 100 now. This is not a knock on Boots. We're talking about Eddie Hearn and his dealings with Madrimov and Crawford. We all know that the likelihood, I'm not going to deny it and say, because I don't know the future, but the likelihood of Terence Crawford going up to 154 in his late 30s, securing another title in another division, making history in boxing, it's unlikely that he's going to move back down at 147 to fight a guy who's strong, hungry, a switch hitter, who's really good and talented, and 10 years younger than him, and Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm scratching my head because I'm confused. The likelihood of that happening is very, very slim. Not saying it's not going to happen. I can't predict the future. All I'm saying is the likelihood of Terence Crawford moving down to 147 to unify the titles with Boots is unlikely. What's more likely, though, is that Boots would move up to 154. But by the time Boots move up, because I think Boots should definitely clean the whole, and he will, and can clean up the entire 147 division and capture all the titles and unify them there. And so my point is that the likelihood of Boots moving up to fight Crawford is greater than the likelihood of Crawford moving down to fight Boots at 147. The problem with that is time. Because by the time Boots secure the titles and lock up the division, which we all know he will, by the time he moves up that 54, Terence Crawford might retire. Because he'd probably be, 38, 39? This might happen 2 years from now or something like that. So I rest on this theory. Yes, I believe Eddie Hearn signed Boots to possibly secure a fight with Terence Crawford, yes. But I would be remiss, knowing the business of boxing, I would be remiss if I don't say that I equally believe that Eddie Hearn's main goal as well of signing Boots is to secure a fight for his other 147-pound contender, and that is Conor Benn. Yeah, you heard me say it. You ain't hear nobody else on YouTube say it. So I'm glad you're here with me. I believe that Eddie Hearn is setting up a fight, including with Crawford. No problem, no issue with that. But he's setting up a fight, or trying to set up a fight, between Jaron Boots Ennis and Conor Benn at 147 pounds for the belts. Because we know Conor Benn right now, he cannot fight or compete in the UK. That's the reason why a couple of months ago, he was here in America in Las Vegas. Y'all remember that? Okay then. Now I would like for Conor Benn to get that stuff straightened out with the British Boxing Board of Control. You know what I mean? Because if he get that straightened out, Boots can go fight him over the UK and make all that big money, bigger money. That would be great, because we already know, Boots can beat Conor Benn. But then the thing is, we don't want Conor Benn to eat no more eggs. I'm just saying. But my point is that even if Conor Benn fight Boots here in America, it's still a big fight, because them UK fans are going to travel over to America. It's going to be a huge fight. I believe that Eddie Hearn is setting it up for Boots, to fight Crawford, but also, and more likely, for Boots to fight Conor Benn at 147. I mean, look, and it's not a bad thing. That's good. Because think about it. Eddie Hearn promotes Boots, and Eddie Hearn promotes Conor Benn. This is no new condition in boxing where a promoter promotes both fighters. Duh. So that's what I see happening. And let's put this also in perspective. Bud Crawford already said out of his own mouth that he's not interested in fighting Boots. And I told y'all months and months ago, I don't blame him. Remember, I told y'all if I was managing Boots, Crawford, what'd I say? If I was managing Crawford, we don't want no smoke with the young lion. Know why? Because we accomplished our goals already at 147. So we're going to vacate the titles. This is what I would say at a press conference on behalf of my client. We're going to vacate the titles, and my client, Terence Crawford, is going to move up to 154. He's older now. He's able to make the weight comfortably at 154 because he can't make the weight at 47. Isn't that what Terence Crawford said? That he couldn't make the weight? Or let me reframe that. He didn't say he couldn't. He said he struggled to make the weight at 147. Remember he said that? So if he struggled to make the weight, and he's saying that publicly, then why would he go up to 154, beat this guy who we know he's going to beat, the guy Madrimov, who only got 11 professional fights, and then capture the 154-pound title and then move down to fight Boots? The likelihood of that happening is extremely slim. But it's a good promotional marketing tool because it gets the fans riled up to continue to get behind Boots like we all should. Because he's going to take over the 147-pound division. Now, if he moves up to 154 and Terence Crawford's still there, why not let Terence Crawford and Boots fight? But right now, where Boots is in the 147-pound division, he wants to capture and should and will capture all the titles at 147. There's no question about that. So that's really my take on that. And hey, we need answers.